Hi guys, in my last review I reviewed Avatar, and I didn't really have time to quickly get it in. I just quickly snatched them out of time, but I gave it 10 out of 10, just in case you didn't understand what I said. I gave it 10 out of 10, worth the money by far. CGI is the best I've ever seen, and it's a good damn thing because the whole film was CGI, so they really did pull that off with style. They practically said, yeah, we're making a film on CGI, it's going to look fantastic, and it's going to be the best CGI film ever. Apparently is what they said. And they pulled it off, and I don't mind if they're cocky, as long as they pull it off. If they're cocky and they're like, yeah, we pulled the best film off, and it's like the worst film ever, like Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, then I'm going to be pretty much hating that film. I haven't even seen the film, I've heard it was the worst film ever, I've heard it was the worst film of 2009, I'm not going to watch it, I'm not even going to watch the first one. The only reason I'm going to probably watch it is if I'm drunk. Literally, that is it. And I still won't get the story. I'll be like, that Decepticon over there is funny. Who's the booth in this? I won't care. Literally. So forget it. But I'm here to do finally, another top 5. And this time it will be my best films. I haven't done this one yet. I don't think I did top 5 TV shows. And I've had comments saying, they're behaving badly and all of that. Well, hey ho. It was really tricky. I had to down this to my top 5, and I love loads of films. Love games more, but I love films. And it was really, really tricky. I had to down it to my top 5. I've got the list that I'm looking at over here now, so if you see my head go like this a lot, I'm looking at my list to remember. There's some films from the years 2000 to 2010, and I think there's, yeah, one of them is from the 90s, so yeah. I didn't want to do a top 10 because I could think of 5 really easy, but then I was left with 5, and I was like, my top 5 were sorted, these were my top 5, but then I had 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 to sort out. And to tell you the truth, I've got a sequel here, a couple of sequels in this, and all I'm practically doing is going 1 and 2 or stuff like that, so literally just forget it. I just thought leave it as my top 5, so we'll do that. So at number 5, I had the privilege of seeing this, not in the theatres because it was a 15, and I was like 9 when it came out. But I saw it about January this year, and I was excited. Zombie film, great film. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost pulled off a great, you know, they call it a rom-com for romantic comedy. I'm going to call this a zom-com because it's a zombie comedy, and that's Shaun of the Dead. Great film, really enjoy it. I don't actually own the DVD. We recorded off the TV and put it onto a disc. So, but we have got the whole film. I've seen the whole film in its entirety. I kill myself. I wet myself every time. And that guy's like, fucking, like that, and he's like, so next time I see him, he's dead. And the next morning, he pulls back the damn shower curtains, and the guy's like, oh, because he's a zombie. Next time I see him, he's dead. He is dead. He's a damn zombie. But apart from that, I do love that film, but that's why it's my number 5 and not my number 1. There was a couple of things I didn't like about it, and there weren't that many good jokes. Okay. Number 4. Yeah, number 4. I love the whole trilogy, but there was one thing holding it back. I wish they went with The Hobbit, and this is Lord of the Rings 3, or Lord of the Rings Return of the King. By far the best of the 3 films. You had Shelob, the giant spider, loads of action, and it just ended in such a beautiful way. I do feel for Frodo. And this is one of the very few films that actually makes me cry at the end. I'm a very tough guy. Well, no, not tough guy. I'm a person that doesn't usually cry or get nervous or scared. But this film just completely made me go like that right at the end, because it's sad. I'm not falling in love with Frodo, but as a character, we love Frodo, and we just, you know, it's just really sad to see him go like that. I mean, and never see him again. It's like saying goodbye to your best friend, but you'll never see his face ever again. It's just like killing your best friend. It's awful. But that's why my number 4. I really do enjoy that film, and I will watch it anytime. I recommend it to anyone who hasn't seen it, but watch the first 2 first, otherwise you will not get a word of the third one, simply. Number 3. I really wasn't sure which one of these to go with, because I'm a huge James Cameron fan. But I wasn't sure, because I've seen Avatar, as you saw by my review, Avatar, kick-ass, really good film. But then he's done Terminator and Alien films, so I had to down them all to that, really, and I wasn't sure what one I would put for number 3. But I'm going to put my favourite Terminator film down. I was thinking for number 4, because it was Lord of the Rings, I was going to go, well, 4, Terminator Salvation. But I felt that Lord of the Rings 3 was better. It made me cry. And very few films actually make me cry. So, yeah. I felt like that was going to be stupid putting it at number 4 and then not having Lord of the Rings in there. So I've done Terminator 2 as my number 3. Best action film of the Terminator series. 3 pants. 1, great setting to the story. Sarah Connor and then John Connor being born in. Second, best of the action, like I've said. 3 sucks. 4 is my second favourite of the films, even though it's not by Cameron. Same for 3. Freaking awesome. I love the 4th one, and it was my film of 2009, literally. If I was doing film of the year awards, film of the year 2009, Terminator Salvation. Haven't enjoyed a Terminator film like that in ages. 1, brilliant. 2, even better. 3, shit. But 4 brought back the memories of 2, and literally if it was out of 10, Terminator 2, 10 out of 10. But Terminator Salvation, 9.5 out of 10. So it's worth it if it's worth a look at Terminator Salvation. But Terminator 2 is my number 3. Love Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back. Great German American accent kind of guy. Really do love the film. I will always want to watch this one before. Sorry, I spat. I will always want to watch this one straight before the first one, because I love this film more than the first. You know, it's just I want to jump to it quickly. I'm going to get on it, you know, like that. But it's a great film. It's just undescribable how good it is. You've got to go see it. Simple as that. Okay, I had a really tough choice because I love both of these films, but I had to down it into 2, and 1 and 2, and it was so tricky. I couldn't. I was contemplating all the good and the bad with this. I mean, by a couple, this one came by a couple less, this one came second. But it's just so damn close. So my number 2, it came out this year. No, it's 2010, but it came out last year, right before about December. The film I'm going to give second place is Avatar. It was freaking phenomenal. I loved the film. Action-packed beyond belief, and a freaking amazing and phenomenal story. And practically, it is very few films I go and see twice. I saw Shrek 1, and that's the only film I've ever seen when I was a kid, because I loved it so much, twice. That's the only film I've ever seen. But I'm actually thinking of going to see Avatar twice, or even 3 times. I'm going to take everyone I know. Tony6009, if you want to email me about going to see this in Milton Keynes, I will happily go watch it with you again in Milton Keynes. I like you 88s. Screw you. You hate the film. I'm not going to see it with you. A miserable guy's like, yeah, well, this film could have been good, but, you know, it could have been better. The money could have been spent better. Screw you. You don't know a good film if it bit you on the arse. So, that's that. Avatar. Don't want to spoil it. Amazing film. Action-packed. Jake Scully. Sam Worthington also in Salvation. So I love his work. Already, he's only been in 2 major films. But the number 1 greatest film of ever is, and this is films I've seen, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is, and I've got the DVD, what is it, 2-disc special edition. If you've read my profile, King Kong 53, sorry, is my favourite. I haven't got that, but I've got the next best thing, King Kong 2008 or 9. I love this film. Great story. Very sad. Didn't make me cry like Lord of the Rings. Very great. Peter Jackson's best work. Better than Lord of the Rings, which he did. Great actors. Adrian Brody. I've been wanting to see any film he's in since this film. I love the story. King Kong. CGI admittedly, but they got Andy Serkis who plays Gollum in Lord of the Rings to do the like movement and a bit of a kind of roaring and stuff. Amazing film. Worth getting. That's it, guys. Number 1, King Kong. See you later.